Hello again. We are going to make popcorn. This time we're going to make two kinds. We're going to make cinnamon sugar popcorn. Sorry about that. And we are going to make regular butter popcorn. Now, first we're going to heat up. I've got my big Dutch oven here, my big, nice, heavy pot. And what I'm going to do is, I am just going to fill the bottom of the pot until the bottom of the pot is just covered. And then we're going to wait for that to heat up, and because I've already had the pot preheating, that should get hot rather quickly. I am going to give that time to shimmer and heat up, and we'll be back. Okay, and we're back. And here I have the heated oil, and it's already shimmering, and I saw a puff of smoke, and I already had one popcorn kernel pop out and, you know, hit me right in the eye. So here I have a pre-measured cup and a half. So 10, 11, 12, 9, 10, 11, so we have 12 ounces of unpopped popcorn. And that's basically, if you don't want to measure it, it is enough. A cup and a half is pretty much enough to make a thin layer of popcorn over the bottom of this whole pan. Now, here's the trick to not getting a whole bunch of kernels. This that are unpopped, right here. Cover it. Cover it. I know that seems crazy and it's going to steam, but that steam is going to cause a chemical reaction in the seed. The seed and the hull are going to open up, causing the pop. The steam causes the pop. So, let's see. We also need pot holders because you might have a 4-quart pot, which is ideal. But basically, it's like with Jiffy Pop. You know how you put Jiffy Pop on the burner and it goes? Well, but with this, you're going to want to keep it open just a bit. And you can hear it. It's sizzling, and allowing this little bit of air right here in just causes like a perfect environment in there. So basically, you just shake and shake. Crud. Shake and shake. And I think we got some. Oh, good Lord. That's hot and it's popping. And you just keep it shaking. And the purpose of the continuous shaking is to keep it from burning and sticking to the bottom. Oh, there we go. We're going to get a furious popping here in a minute. And when we get up to a furious pop, I will go ahead and pause you guys so you guys can hear it. And then I'll pour it out and show you how we're going to season it. Can you hear that? They want to hear the popping. I don't know if you can even hear that, but we've got full pop going on. Full pop. So we will be right back. Oh, it's popping out. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, and we are at a full pop. We're actually not very far along in the popping process, but I want to show y'all what I'm going to do. What I do, it's going to totally weird you out. But you have to keep in mind, the whole object is to, you're supposed to be continually shaking. The whole purpose is to have 99% of the kernels popped. So, and I'm at full fire down here. So let me check it. Okay, so we're good. We're about half popped. Now here's what I'm going to do. Watch. Hold on. You know what? Let me pull you back so you can completely and fully see what I'm going to do, because it will freak you out. Okay? So give me just a second and let me show you. Okay? Oops. Okay, you ready? Make sure your thumbs, make sure you're wearing pot holders. And if you've got a pot with one handle and one lid, you're going to want to, if you can. If you don't feel confident, just keep shaking. But I want all of my kernels from the bottom. Okay, here we go. You ready? This is what I do. Risky, huh? And that takes all of the unpopped kernels that are at the top and kind of shakes them around a little bit. And then while you're continuously shaking, those kernels are falling to the bottom and it's mixing it up and they're popping. Okay. Okay. And we'll be back when we're ready to season. Alrighty, and so you don't think I'm a complete lunatic. Oh, it's still popping, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the lid off. And look at all those gorgeous, gorgeous kernels. And I'm going to put it back. Keep your lid closer than I did. Oh, jeez. And you're going to just want to keep it with the lid on. And there are some kernels down there that aren't popped. And we just let them keep going. We're going to let them go for a few seconds more.
Bye-bye.
And we'll be back. Okay, so we are going to half this. So these are 7-quart bowls. And I know my husband is going to want more sweet than savory. Oh! Still popping. There we go. And we hardly have a seed that has gone unpopped. So, okay. Now, here's what we're going to do. We have popcorn salt and cinnamon sugar. Okay. Both by Bolner's. Typically for the husband, because he's diabetic, I would use Splenda and cinnamon. But he gets aggravated with me, even though, like in the past, I don't know how many weeks, his A1C has dropped from 11 to 9.9, but whatever, I'm just a goddess, just saying, but whatever. Today, I'm going to let him splurge, and not only is he having brownie bites, but he's going to have regular sugar and cinnamon. So we also are going to need our butter flavor spray. So, what we're going to do is, we're just going to shake it up the way we do, the way it says to. And we're going to spray the top liberally. Liberally. And then from there, we'll put it in the pot. Sprinkle the top only liberally with cinnamon sugar. Right? And then toss. And if you feel that it needs more, oh my, yeah. Just do it again, but lightly. It's simple and not complicated to do with cinnamon sugar, but you need to be extremely careful when you're salting, because if you go for a second, a second shaking of the salt, you can ruin your popcorn. Oh, perfect, perfect. Okay, now again, for plain savory popcorn, liberal spray, butter pan. Liberal soaking, liberal soaking. Right. Popcorn salt, which is my absolute favorite. I just love salted popcorn. And then toss. And there you go. And there you go. So, we have cinnamon sugar popcorn. We have savory, salty, and buttery popcorn with half the fat. And we have our brownie bites. So now we are going to go sit down and we are going to go watch The Crazies, Battleship, The Dictator, and The Hunger Games. Because it's Friday.